These are the 20th craziest goals in Premier League history. And at number 20, Essien scored one of the best goals in Chelsea's long history. Essien's outrageous screamer against Arsenal was so good, it was their highlight of the season. Wow, and to think he wasn't even known for his long shots. But guess who was known for his screamers? At number 19, Gareth Bale's time at Spurs was an absolute fairy tale. Just look at this screamer against Southampton, and he used to score goals like this for fun. No wonder Real signed him in 2013, and if anyone could teach Bale how to score even better goals, it was Ronaldo. Because Ronaldo can score goals in his sleep.
Here he comes. Oh my word!
Jeez, with power like that, I'm shocked to see the net is still in one piece. But that was a free kick. Number 17 did it in normal play. Salah came back to haunt his old club once again when he pinched this rocket straight into Kepa's top left corner. The defenders will think twice next time before inviting him to take a shot. The keeper didn't stand a chance, but at least he was still in the picture. Because in number 16, the keeper was nowhere to be seen. On the opening day of 1996-97 season, a young David Beckham gave his side the perfect start. Goals from the halfway line are always a treat to watch, but this one was special. But hey, here's the thing, the keeper wasn't really too far out. It was just Beckham's clutch ability to find something out of nothing to win the game for his team. But not as clutch as Vincent Kompany at number 15. In 2019, City's title race with Liverpool was going down to the wire, and every point was vital. And when Leicester were looking like they were going to hold out for a 0-0 draw, Kompany came up with this rocket from out of nowhere.
Kompany perhaps will have a shot here.
It was so unexpected, even his teammates told him not to shoot. This goal literally won Manchester the title. Crazy, right? Well, we're just getting started. The top three are even crazier. But first, number 14 was probably the calmest player in Premier League history. In 2000, Henry showed Manchester United who's the boss.
Henry! What a goal!
The internet is full of clips of Thierry Henry making football look simple, but this goal is brutally underrated. One touch to lift the ball and the other to lob it over the keeper. Jeez, Arsenal fans would have loved that. But not as much as this goal at number 13. Long-range goals are beautiful, but goals like this are why players spend all those hours training and working hard. This wonderful Arsenal team goal sent shockwaves in London. It's fair to say the manager would have gone to sleep with the widest smile ever. On the surface, it's just a couple of 1-2s, but the precision required to pull that off in the tightest of spaces is ridiculous. But if that's ridiculous, number 12 is completely absurd. Liverpool's time in quarantine didn't go very well, and by the end of the season, they found themselves in a crazy race for the top four. Things were not looking good against West Brom as the score was tied at 1-1 and Liverpool was in dire need of some divine intervention. And boy, did it come.
Make yourself a story. It's Alexander. Oh, it's Alisson! Unbelievable!
In the last corner of the game, goalkeeper Alisson Becker came up to score a banging header to win the game and propel Liverpool to a top four finish. But Liverpool weren't always so lucky, because at number 11, they had to play Leicester in 2016. That year was unbelievable for Leicester fans. They destroyed every team in the league, and when they played Liverpool, Vardy was out for blood. In the form of his life, he dashed onto a lob through ball, and instead of taking the ball out of the sky, he just volleyed it from outside the box. But that goal didn't win the Puskas Award like number 10. Son's solo effort against Burnley in 2020 was the best goal of his life.
Oh wow, what a run! Heung-min Son from inside his own half has scored!
The whole team could see what Son was trying to do, but no one could get anywhere close to him. He got the ball from the edge of his own half and just sprinted through the whole team to finish in style. If he can do stuff like this, it's no wonder Spurs are doing well with only Son up front. But that's nothing compared to this wonder strike at number 9. Clips of crazy goals have always been dominating the internet, but this one hasn't surfed as much as it deserves. This first-time volley by Tony Yeboah was an absolute peach. The headed pass wasn't very good, but Yeboah made the best of the situation and put it right in the top bins. That was pinpoint, but not as perfect as the top 3 goals. For now, number 9 is hard to beat, but guess what beats a volley?
Shan's made his way into the box!
A bicycle kick. The fact that Emre Can was a midfielder and not a striker makes it even more impressive. So when Can did this against Watford, the stadium erupted. Even though it was Watford's home ground, fans always appreciate a good old bicycle kick. Chelsea fans, though, didn't appreciate when Cisse did this to them. An outer volley like this is the rarest sight ever. This goal is so good that people have tried and failed to recreate it ever since it happened. It was initially going wide of the near post and ended up in the side netting at the far post. No matter how unsavable the goal was, it was pretty embarrassing for Chelsea to concede it. But hey, at least it wasn't as humiliating as what Harry Kane did at number 6. The North London Derby is always personal, and when you concede a goal like this, you definitely wouldn't want to show your face in North London for a while. Tottenham star Harry Kane lit the ground up that night with a thunderous strike from a very tight angle to score one of the craziest goals ever. Just look at that! There was so much power behind that, I'm surprised the keeper even managed to move. But it's okay, Arsenal have had their fair share of crazy goals too. For those, we need to look no further than Dennis Bergkamp's outrageous finish against Newcastle. It's never easy to hold the ball up with your back turned to the goal, but Bergkamp found the easiest way of getting rid of that problem. That touch is majestic. To beat a player without looking at him requires skills that few players have. But sometimes you don't need to beat anyone. How? Just ask Andy Carroll. West Ham just ripped Crystal Palace's defense to shreds by stretching them with the through ball, and Andy Carroll used that space perfectly.
Antonio, West Ham looking to make it save. Oh, what a goal!
But hey, things are only getting crazier from here because we finally made it to the top 3. And you won't believe what this guy did. Back in 2012, Suarez was dominating English football, and there was no way to stop the goals when Liverpool came to play. In a 5-1 win against Norwich City, Luis Suarez popped off. He put on a masterclass to score yet another hat-trick against Norwich. Among those goals, there was this. The ball rocketed into the side of the net. Oh boy, prime Luis Suarez was something else. The only goal that can be better than that finish is number 2.
Tim, back to Balotelli, it runs for Aguero! They did it! Not because the finish was amazing, but because of what the goal meant. The greatest final match day in Premier League history came about in 2012. The two Manchester Giants were going head-to-head, and United needed City to drop points on the final day of the league. With the full-time whistle blown at United's game, they could only wait and see what happens. City, however, was drawing and needed a late winner to essentially win the league. And cometh the moment, cometh the man. Sergio Aguero did this. The way he pretty much won the league with the clutch goal was the biggest slap in Man United's face, who were already celebrating at home. But hey, at least United fans got to celebrate this crazy goal at number 1. Nani. The Manchester Derby is always far more than just the 3 points. It's for the bragging rights for fans inside the city and around the world. So when Wayne Rooney created this incredible magic moment, fans literally lost their minds. Wow, win or lose, Rooney had made history with one of the greatest goals to ever be scored in a Premier League game. Hey, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and don't miss the next one. Catch you there.